after the brawl is over. So much for predictions, so much for hunches. My first prediction was that there wouldn't be any substance in this first debate. Wrong. There was substance, at least some of the time, from some of the contestants. My second prediction was that Donald Trump would try to behave himself, at least a little bit, at least for a while. Not even close. And my hunch for a viral debate moment, that Jeb Bush would challenge Trump to repeat his insults of Mexican immigrants, criminals, rapists, directly to Bush's Mexican-born wife, Columba, who'd be sitting right there in the audience. Bush didn't do it. Maybe he figured that Trump was doing a perfectly fine job of exposing himself even without Bush's help. Was I the only one who thought that the Donald looked less like a presidential candidate and more like a guy with an all-access pass? So Trump was Trump and Jeb was gentle. Chris Christie was feisty, so was Rand Paul. Ted Cruz was the sternest. Mike Huckabee was earnest. John Kasich was accomplished and humane, so of course he doesn't have a prayer. Ben Carson was smart and funny. And Marco Rubio was smooth, sharp, energetic, uplifting. If I'm Hillary Clinton, I'm not Hillary Clinton, Rubio's the one I'm most worried about running against, especially if he has Carly Fiorina as his running mate. And that pretty much covers the... and Scott Walker. Scott Walker was there, but just barely. No major blunders, but no major breakthroughs either. He had all the impact of one of those cream puffs at the state fair. He didn't attack any of his rivals. He wants their support if they start to falter, and none of them bothered to attack him either. Even the questioners didn't bother to press him with follow-ups and such. They'd ask him something, and he'd call up whichever safe and memorized answer came closest to that general topic. He'd recite his lines, finish way before the bell rang, and they'd move on to someone who actually had something to say. Call it Scotty's survival strategy. And why not? As long as your answers are limited to 60 seconds, you can probably get away with only 50 seconds of knowledge. That'll be harder later.